Welcome. Andrea.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm simply curious about what might emerge or
Cool.
something has moved remarkably out of, let's say, victim consciousness or fear consciousness and fear patterns.
Mm. Wonderful. Gosh, that sounds like life-changing. Mm.
It's yeah, it's just amazing to taste it. And
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oof.
and it's just like this, nothing is holding back.
Yeah.
And the taste is everything. The rest happens by itself, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm not saying that it has to be like that from now on, but
No.
I mean, just to speak it, this is not like it has to be like this forever, because as we had it in the immersion, it's always about the full cycle, always, always.
Yeah.
And a lot of silo busting is happening. Like I'm going to celebrate my birthday, which I never did. And I'm not going to the retreat, which feels wonderful.
Yeah.
And yeah, really inviting a deep exploration for myself on my own.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you are on retreat.
Yes. Yes.
That's fantastic.
And it was not a mind-made decision.
No.
It was just the, yeah, it emerged.
Mm. Wow, sounds wonderful, Andrea.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Sounds like a new life. You know, actually, it sounds like a new life. Mm. Mm. It's huge, you know, that victim consciousness and fear. I mean, mostly everything is driven by that. If you look around, you know, gosh, I'm just getting a taste of not that, but something different is huge. Uh, yeah. Anyway, from where I'm looking, it sounds like a life changer, really.
it's I mean, even though this liberation feels like every cell is celebrating.
Yeah. At home. I call that being at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So when is your birthday?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Happy birthday. Gosh, what a new beginning. So it makes you a Gemini.
Yes. And somehow I want to include my son.
Oh.
Because even with that, I mean, he's suffering so-called depression severely. And even with that, it has shifted. Like, it's just more love flow. And it was constantly tested, like, this one needs to do something about it and needs to help him, needs to do this or that. And I mean, yesterday he called me. He's living here, but yesterday he went for a funeral in southern Germany, and he called me and he said, "Oh, last day I wasn't well," and it's so interesting to witness the chemical shift inside my system just hearing that.
Yeah.
The super subtle shifts.
Yes. Yeah.
And but it returned back into equilibrium quite fast. And it's when I'm around him, I can just, I mean, he can just drink the love in a way. And it is the deepest trust that somehow, I mean, my vision is, or the vision and belief on my knowing is that it can only be for the good. And whatever that means, I mean, it can include everything. Yeah, but now it's not just like thought, it's not a thought. I can feel it more and more that I'm coming closer to the essence of it. Or this one is somehow sensing the essence. Yeah. And it feels good to be connected in it with like-minded.
How old is he?
He's 21. And it goes about, I mean, he's here from last year, January, and he's like in a cave. He is in one of our rooms, and I mean, luckily we are right into nature, even though we are in a big city. and we are having good food and fresh air and loving company.
Yeah.
No clue what the body does and what the, I mean, especially the chemicals, obviously, in his case. And 2 weeks ago or so, he took an LSD trip, and he was in company. And after a long journey in a hospital, which didn't do anything, I mean, he had to go that way, to go that road. With this, taking the substance and being well accompanied by a loving couple for more than 24 hours, somehow at least a taste of, I mean, he had no feeling, no sensing at all for 1.5 years now.
Yeah.
A taste of, oh, I can listen to music again. Oh, something is landing again. Happened. Yeah, not sure why I'm sharing it, but it's not easy to find containers where it's not judged. Even the big container with Isaac feels like too much and not safe.
Yeah.
Because people are commenting on it and trying to help, and yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. So it did something good for him.
It did. It did.
Far out. That is so good to hear. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we were asking for psilocybin.
Yeah.
Because many therapists I know from my open floor training recommended it.
Yeah.
And then she had a first meeting with Moritz, and she recommended to go for LSD.
Okay.
And it went well. Yeah.
Yeah. Happy to hear. It's still not legal in Germany, isn't it? I'm
Oh,
just
no,
curious.
no, it isn't.
No, I know, no, it's cool.
I mean,
Because
the
I know,
propaganda against this is really,
yeah,
they're just pointing out what could happen in the worst case.
yeah, okay. I wasn't sure. No, here in Australia, I'm not sure if it's legal, but there are so many therapists that work with substances. So I don't know anymore if it's legal or not, at least on our side here in New South Wales. Western Australia might be again a totally different story. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this is it.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing. Really good. Good to hear. And thanks for bringing your son in.
Yeah.
Blessings on his journey.
Oh, someone is approaching me. Oh. Sorry, Maike. Hallo, können Sie das einfach da abstellen? A delivery for Yatrin.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I want to give thanks to him, so I say goodbye.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for being here.
Esther. Oops, you're after Lucia.
Hi, Meike. Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Yeah,
Hmm.
um,
Feels very vulnerable, huh?
I don't know. I'm trying to
Yeah,
find words.
it feels here vulnerable.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. Just checking if it feels vulnerable over there too. Hmm.
Vulnerable to speak
Hmm.
a bit from the meeting with you in the beautiful 3 days
Hmm.
about silence.
Science?
Silence, about the
Silence.
silence around us and where we actually apart from. That is still, yeah, it also triggers some very old layers of existential fear and so. And
Hmm.
I just would love to rest with whatever comes with the silence or in the silence or whatever, but then in connection.
Hmm.
Understand?
Hmm. Not sure if I understand, but maybe I don't need to.
Like this.
Maybe it's just good to sit together in silence. That's good. Good for me.
It just feels now like that habit to fight against something or just not to include it. I
It's good to notice.
yeah, at the moment it dropped away, so I'm also curious
Mm.
just to have some rest to notice that silence and outside, inside. And also not feeling to have defense. Maybe there's still part what is defense, I don't know. And from that place, yeah, this memory what pops up like when you feel that silence is inside or outside or call it love or and everyone is part in that heart, then for that heart, it's very confusing when a person wants to have love, wants to get love or do everything to get a feeling of love. And that I remember it was for my system really confusing, because how can you ask that when you in it,
Mhm. Mhm.
and it's still confusing, by the way.
Mhm.
And I know it by myself that I do that also often.
No, it's so
And
funny.
it's
It's only
stressed.
when you think about it. It's only when you think about it. It's always only when you think about it.
How you mean?
You know, just everything you just told me. It's like, so there you are, the lover of truth, love itself, or peace itself, or truth itself. Yeah. So then there are clumsy approaches from everywhere somehow to trying to get us out of balance, or, get us confused. So confusion is always thinking about, huh? So trying to
It's
figure out.
activating the thinking from maybe, and it's maybe an old pattern of survive.
Yeah, so just now, not even surviving.
I'm not surviving now. I'm surviving, but not. Yeah, it just feels.
It's not in anybody's hands, huh? It's not even in the mind's hand.
Yeah, my mind thinks that's.
I know. I know.
Yeah, maybe just in the nervous system. When you want
Yes.
to stay alive, then
Somewhere, yeah, somewhere, for all of us. So you're in the best company.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
No, just stay here, just
yeah.
stay. Cool, cool. Yeah. Mm. That was sweet that you took that invitation.
Yeah, it feels now I more can widen, make my attention more wide, like hearing the birds.
Mm.
And sometimes there comes the future of surviving, as
Amazing, yeah?
an old
Amazing.
thing like, gosh, this is not safe, or it's really coming from down to my somewhere in my head.
Yeah.
It's really an old pathway in my nervous system.
So good to notice. So good to notice. And just staying with the noticing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't feel yet distance between it. I mean, I can speak about it that I see it, but I don't feel it.
Doesn't matter. Just stay with the noticing. Don't have to figure anything out.
It feels like that old pathways is in a way asking for attention, like
Oh, it always does. It's
see
loud.
me, hear me.
It's loud.
And then my
It's
mind comes in,
screaming.
okay, how can I see it in a gentle way? Like, okay, it's there and kiss kiss. Bye
It's
bye.
all strategy. All strategy.
Yeah.
All distracting strategy. Yeah.
Mm. Mm. Even that is a strategy.
Yes, even that.
Mm. Didn't realize that.
Everything that takes us away from here, or that takes attention away from here.
Mm. And I have nothing to say anymore.
Yeah.
It's nice.
But what do they say? Also, this shall pass.
Ah, sure. Yeah.
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 Mm.
And then maybe it will come back also. But that's the joke, to live the joke.
Absolutely. Coming and going, coming and going. All directions, all the time.
Because
And
there's nothing going, or it's still there. I'm also, yeah.
yes, and always here. Always here. Yeah. Mm. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it feels um, like it's also my nervous system is picking it up in a way.
Oh.
And that's, yeah, that's a wish. A wish for the future. that it can land more in my system. So yeah, whatever. Or maybe the wish that I can, yeah, it's also a wish.
I hear you.
I don't know how to say it.
No, I understand.
Do you know the movie Avatar? It's the blue, how they connect with the hair thing.
With the tails, yeah.
Yeah, it feels that's now happening in my somewhere in my
Wow.
nervous system. Like,
Super cool.
like the connection is made.
Mm. Yeah. Connected to the tree.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. I have to leave it somewhere for 11, so thank you all.
Judith.
Was it not Luciano that would come first?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why.
he comes
Luciano.
after. That's all right. I think he's fine with that coming after.
Okay.
He forgot also, I guess. Me too.
Oh. So I was waiting. I thought Luciano should come, but hmm. What shows itself is the throat at the moment. And I'm not sure if speaking wants to happen or not. And there's a resting, deep resting as well.
Yeah, absolute deep resting. Yeah. Mhm.
That
I would just,
combination.
yeah, I would just stay with the deep resting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I see more and more that only by deep resting things fall into place exactly the way they should. Yeah.
It's so nice to hear.
Oh,
So nice to hear again and again.
yeah. Just that it shows itself, wow, is a miracle in itself. Yeah. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Just the witnessing and blessings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like that's how it is here. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Not so much words wants to come, and more this deep resting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
She's vulnerable at the same time. Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
And it loves that resting. Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you, Mike.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
You want it, Luciana? No. Okay. Anything to speak? Or to explore? No need to, you know that. Just checking in. Interesting what just that question does, huh?
I heard something this morning with regards to opening the heart. And the point of difference was, instead of opening the heart with the doors opening outwards, to open them inwards.
Mm.
And it resonated here quite deeply. With receiving, and rather than opening outwards, it's actually opening inwards.
Mm.
Somehow the direction of attention just clicked in.
Mm.
And this beautiful, vulnerable, softening, relaxing deeply is the result of the immersion weekend, I think.
No.
Just coming back into this field. Anything you'd like to add?
It was just with that receiving. I really like that receiving. It kind of invites also just to be here, doesn't it?
Mm.
It's okay, I'm here, and then whatever information comes, okay, receive, and let it go through. There's no,
Yeah.
that's very important. I mean, back
Yeah.
door and front door open. One inward and the other outward.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But somehow, okay, letting it go through and out.
Yeah.
Not even out, just
No, it's like
letting it
permeating, isn't
free.
it?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah,
free.
it's
Free.
yeah. It's
It
like a
just
drop
doesn't
of
get stuck. It's like a
no.
what?
It's like a drop of ink in a glass of water
Yeah, without the glass,
without the glass. Yeah, yeah.
without a container in a way, even
Yeah,
though
sure. Yeah, yeah,
no, they're just words in a way, but it's the
yeah.
same. Yeah. Gosh, that looks so cool, huh? One drop ink into water. Isn't
Yeah.
it the most beautiful?
Mm.
Mm. Yeah. Interesting. It's actually even beyond receiving, huh? There's no effort in there, isn't it?
No,
Mm. I mean, we're using words, but all those
sure.
words that we use, so they all kind of have a touch of a doing, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the nature of words.
it's the nature of words. Yeah, they put
Yeah.
things into order.
Yeah.
Mm. I was just feeling that,
Mm.
like that Taurus. Have you seen pictures of that? It just flows. I will send you something. It's incredible. It's actually they say the most powerful, but even there, it's just words. Don't need to go there. It takes away. Receiving and sending without doing. Such good medicine, isn't it?
Mm.
Mm. Mm. Mm. Okay, like this. Sirisha.
It's just gratitude.
Gosh.
And it has something to do with you and the others. And me. Hmm.
It so loves to put it somewhere. Huh? I mean, you can see that in India. It's so wonderful. Worshipping everywhere. Wherever they can, they worship. Huh? Wherever they can.
Hmm. Hmm.
Somehow it seems
Also,
like
also
we
death, huh?
say
Also
again.
death. The death. You speak
Yes.
from India or what? Yeah. They
Yeah.
celebrate the death. Yeah. So can we embrace the unknown? No, you can't. Okay, good, good to know. I was thinking of dying, you know. Yes,
Yeah, I know.
I have one German friend here.
I
Very,
so get it. It's so sweet,
yeah,
but it's just lucky when there's awareness of moment by 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 moment. Yeah.
thank
There's
you for
nothing to
showing me
embrace.
again. Yeah.
There's nothing to embrace, nothing to reject. It's just moment by moment. Just beyond the beyond, the beyond, the beyond. Never ending, never beginning. Just that flow. And in between, yeah, and then, ah,
Mhm.
and then,
Mhm. Yeah.
and then,
Mm, mm,
yeah,
mm.
yeah. And how
So I
lucky,
think, yeah,
again and again having just sharing that with each other. Again and again, wherever, like for Luciano this morning, there was, wherever it touches, just a few words of doors opening inward, receiving, did something for his system. It does not matter where it comes from, isn't it? It's so beautiful. There's so many expressions or pointers or little touches. It does not matter where it comes from, where gratitude comes again. Ah, moment by moment by moment. Nothing to do whatsoever. Nothing. It's the opposite. All that doing disturbs. Yeah. Because, if you want to embrace not knowing, good luck. Gosh, how do you go about that, huh? Yeah. It's just so lucky when there is, for a moment of here-ness, no movement in any direction, just here. Yeah.
So I spoke to a friend yesterday, one German friend here. I feel very grateful, yeah. And we were speaking about dying, and she told that her mother at the end was saying, "Oh, help, help, help." So it was. So then came this up. Can we embrace the unknown? So, but I guess if we can stay, like you say, moment from moment, maybe kind of trust is increasing. Yeah.
Very, very hard to say, Viresha. You know, it's very, very. We just have no clue how our systems will react. I mean, what we maybe can say is that we are very lucky that we have had glimpses of the bigger picture. So maybe by grace, luck, whatever you want to call that, that will be there when we take our last breath. But how can we say? How can we say? How can we prepare? I have no clue. Maybe you have to become a nun and sit in caves or in the dark, or practice mindfulness for the rest of your life, or practice meditation. Oh, you know, who knows?
I'm too lazy for this.
I'm just saying it's, there are so many ideas, and I'm not saying that one should not. It's not, you will see what is your path. That's, I just can't see that there is a possibility of knowing how it will end for any of us. And, you know, of course, you can embrace and play with whatever. Play whatever pleases your system. But in the end, we have no clue how it will be. We have no clue. Yeah, one just drops over, gone. The others have to go for years, kind of, with knowing it could be any day.
Yes. Maybe just remember this.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck with that, even. It is, I don't know if the mind can figure it out. Also, the mind, you know, if the mind can figure out what death is, that is also, it's just, gosh, a phenomena. And it stirs up so much in our systems, that idea of not being in a body, or a body moving around. You know, how many years of exploration have we done, exploring who we actually are, what we are? Are we the body? Are we our thoughts? Are we, what are we actually? And the mind cannot figure it out, as far as I can see. Maybe we get a glimpse of something else when it quietens down, when there's a relaxation in the system, or, you know, but it is not graspable for the mind, as far as I can see. Can't figure it out. Can't.
No, because he
cannot.
doesn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's beyond the mind. That's, isn't it? It's like there's just something which is not a thing. See, that goes already with words. It's poetry is beautiful for that. I find, because that touches something, and then maybe the heart opens, the the doors to the inside. Yeah. But wow. Miracle. Mm.
I
Who
heard
knows?
something beautiful
Mm.
saying it begins with love and beauty and it ends with love and beauty.
Mm.
Wow. It's really,
Very beautiful. Yeah. 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 And who knows if it ever ends, huh? What we can say is that these bodies, they just recycle
yeah, this
themselves, and
is, yeah.
yeah, that's just, gosh, we are coming to that age now where, how many friends are just leaving all of a sudden, or not there anymore. Parents are gone, and our bodies are coming. We are on the other side, huh? We are over the tip.
We are in winter, in the winter
We're
time.
in winter, yeah, late autumn.
I'm in winter
Autumn.
already. You are late. Hmm.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you something more
No,
other than
it's just to speak about. It's good.
yes, yes, yeah, yeah. It was very interesting, those few years when Isaac fell over.
Mm.
He had this, was like, whoa, it shook. It shook my system too. It shook. Whoa. It was like it got confronted with, a dear loved one, a beloved coming to the end. It seemingly, I mean, it was just so unpredictable. It was just
Wow, wow,
nobody
yeah.
nobody knew what it was, and so both of us, he for himself and me for myself, had to go through those. It's like, wow, okay, here we are. It's like, yeah, might be tomorrow that the other body is not walking around here anymore. And no clue how that will be. No clue. So it definitely brought both of us closer to the moment by moment by moment by moment. It's all we know. And the doors that opened through that were actually amazing,
Mhm.
because much more appreciation,
Mm.
because right here it's like, wow, you honor this miracle in a different way. Also another being. So it was actually a gift. It was a big, big gift. So maybe that is helpful. It's like, every moment is so, so precious. So precious. You have just no clue what comes next. So, gosh, how can we enjoy this moment, yeah, as lovingly as possible? How much appreciation can we show each other for showing up, for being interested in a loving meeting, in a peaceful meeting, in being at peace, being available for peace. So that's the doors that opened in my system through that journey.
Mm. Mm.
But yeah, rather than going with fear, rather than going with that, which comes in between too. But then again, wow, the gratitude for this moment, us
Mm.
having special time together. Yeah. So, yeah, it's like when you say goodbye to someone, it's like, gosh, with luck we see each other again. No, because we never know. And just in case, if I've never said it, wow, thank you for being in my life. Imagine we would walk around like this, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So maybe that is interesting. That opened up more in my system through that exploration. It was there before, but differently. So yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Mm. Yeah. Mm.
I could practice this with cats, and
Yeah.
stick it. We have cats and they have a shorter life, so it's really, they show me how
Yes.
precious it is.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Wherever it's possible. Wherever it's possible. Yeah.
And now it's not getting dark anymore here.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, so, and the cats come in the middle of the night to me.
Mm.
To me,
Mm.
I'm them. So about 2 o'clock, 2:30, they are
Mm.
there.
Mm.
They are hungry again.
Yeah.
But okay, I love them, and yeah, so I stand up
Yeah. Maybe
and
that is
try to enjoy that they come to me and oh, how nice they.
Mm. 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 Mm.
So it's like the glass is filling up when I'm sitting with you. Mm. Thank you so much.
Mm. Thanks for bringing this, Resha. Yeah. Then
Hello, Meike.
hello. You've got the laptop on your lap.
Very close, yeah.
So I can just feel when you're breathing. It's like,
Oh, So you breathe with me.
yes. I'm glad you're not breathing so fast. I would get seasick.
Hmm. Mm. 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 Was when you were speaking with Farasha, yeah, you're speaking my words, something like that. I can see. I told you already. Like I think the last month, really something changed in my system.
Mhm.
So much here, really like just what you were speaking, like in a way, everything brought me more in the moment here. Something like, I'm very aware of like, okay, it can change every moment that you connect with somebody, and wow, so there's much more feeling the other, being with the other, appreciation.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to waste time anymore. Huh?
Something like that, yeah. And it brings a very strong clarity about what life is going. So no time for
yeah,
blah blah,
for hectic.
or to go in the stories, or just this brings a very strong clarity
Yes,
and aliveness.
yes.
It feels like first it had to go through all these layers of losing someone, and all these layers what are in it. And now it's a kind of bing.
Yes.
Very clear and simple,
Yeah.
quiet, simple,
Mm.
to the point.
Mm.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And also, yeah, just see what comes, because now I'm going to make a new show.
Oh.
And I am even surprised about it, because there was a thought like, no, I'm not going to make a new show anymore, and it just all happened, and
Yeah.
it already sold for 20 times, but I still have to make it, and
Yeah.
I'm going to do this together with Martijn. So
Yeah.
we go again in the studio, and I'm a kind of curious, like, okay, what will come out of us, or what kind of show. And but it's so beautiful to feel that I'm in a way so relaxed about it. It's different than the other times when I was making a new show, because there was more pressure, like that it has to be good, and yeah, it was more connected with my image, you can say, something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
And I'm very curious what so we're going in that process now to make something, a new performance together. And I'm also curious, like, yeah, because of course we went through so many things together, and then now to see how this maybe what it does in the creativity, you can say, creativity. And I also, in a way, feel Milo very much with us in this process of going to make a new show. Like he is like big smile that we are going to do that, something like that.
Yeah.
And we even don't know, it's just what you were saying to Varesha, like if this is true or not true, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Mm. Yeah, you showed me so much, you know. Yeah, this last years you showed me so much too. I'm so grateful for that. Yeah.
Love you too. Thanks, Alan.
Yeah, thank you.
Marina.
Hello.
Hi.
I was going to keep hiding, but
You say
I was
again. You were
going to keep hiding.
ah. Obviously not.
Yeah, it was feeling quite vulnerable here right now.
Yeah. It's actually, I mean, I love feeling vulnerable. And sometimes I'm not sure if it's the right word. It's kind of more naked or something like that.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, especially in, where in a circle or in a field where it's okay. I love it. It's my
Yeah.
most favorite.
Yeah, as you say that, because when you said that, I thought, no, I don't like feeling vulnerable right
Yeah,
now. But then I do when I feel seen in it somehow.
yeah,
As you
yeah.
say,
Maybe it's not.
yeah, that there's a different, it's different when it's in a way when I don't hide and it's
Yeah,
seen, held or not held, but
yeah.
fully accepted. When it,
Yes, exactly. Yeah. When there's nobody who wants to have it differently or tries to then get you out of that state in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and we're not doing that here. I'm just joking. No, we have learned a lot, haven't we? We just,
Yeah.
by now we know, gosh. If any state is not okay the way it is, oh, it hurts, actually. It really, really hurts.
Yeah, and I know that's what happens here a lot.
Mm. Mhm. So
Not
what's a
all.
better word? What's a better word for vulnerable? Mm. Maybe there's no better word, but
Yeah, there's a sadness. There's a, if I have to put a word on it,
yeah,
there's a heart.
undefended. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's also a good word. It's like, how does it feel here? It's raw. It's pure. It's actually pure. So nothing in front. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's my heart,
yeah.
kind of. Mm.
As I say that though, it feels like there is some defense
Mm. Mm.
as well. There's a
Mm.
definitely.
Mm.
Then right now here, I'm talking.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
some-
yeah.
yeah,
Good to see.
feeling vulnerable, and there's a
Mm.
protection. Yeah,
Mm.
it's good to say.
Yeah. Ah, see, move something. Mm. Did something just change?
No awareness of a very young organization sort of just comes in, but other than that, no.
Oh,
Why?
then, something changed here, so
Oh,
that's why I was asking if that was noticed over there too. Sometimes I'm curious.
can you say more? What you?
You were talking about a defense,
Yeah.
and I could feel that here. So it seemed like there was a defense, and it was very uncomfortable, kind of. And then, I mean, it's always tricky how to speak. Then the system slowed it really down. And then I felt a shift. And then I asked you if you noticed something. So with the
So
slowing down here, it shifted from defending to that rawness, just being here.
yeah, I did notice a shift when after I said about defense, it felt like
Yeah.
something.
Far out. Cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no, I love comparing notes. I love it.
There's still some there, but it made a shift.
Let's see. Let's see if what my system does with it.
There's like a strong sense of wanting to hide.
I let it hide. I don't know how do you have a shawl or I don't know something,
Yeah.
yeah. I would support that, just consciously hide. Bye. Yeah. Yes. That's cool. Just see how that feels. Because we are not gone. We're still here. Yeah, we both took a deep breath there just then. How is it?
Better, yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
Because you mentioned it's a young organization. Gosh, how often have we been, as little ones, been exposed to something and we actually didn't want to? Gosh. So it's good to honor that now when it comes. And not leaving, that's maybe the most important part.
Yeah.
Not leaving. Yeah. Until it comes out by itself again. Surprise.
There's shyness, definite shyness. Yeah.
Yeah. It's young. Shyness is also young. You know, when everything is brand new, far out. Everything is brand new and you don't have enough time to figure it out. You kind of put in the middle. Oh, that's too much.
Had acupuncture this morning, and I hadn't seen her for ages, and I shared about this anxiety I've had and not being able to socialise. And at the end of the session, she said, it's the pericardium, but she said it's like it's like you're wide open, and so everywhere feel vulnerable everywhere, you know. So
Mm.
and I don't know I don't know how they close the pericardium. I don't know anyway. Whatever she did with whatever meridians she said it's closed, and then when it closes, then you can come out again, and there won't be that sensitivity. You know?
Mm.
And anyway, since then I've just felt more, which has been good. You know, like today, I've just felt since this. I'm not making any sense. I don't even know if I understood her, but there's just something about the vulnerability that I've been feeling. I understand now why I've had this anxiety, because it has felt like, yeah, the young organisations just felt too wide open, and perhaps there's not been enough real presence here to really hold it.
No, it's more, you know, young ones need a container. That's all. It's like need to feel skin and bone. Yeah. If it's floating in all directions, it's perceived as not knowing where you are in space and time.
Yeah.
And, you know, that makes us very insecure and yeah.
So that's what it's felt like I've been, you know, dissociated.
Yeah, so
You know, like
container.
yeah,
Container.
yeah.
Body, 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 body. Little one needs a body and needs to feel the body. Otherwise, it feels lost.
Yeah, but then how do I do that day to day? Because this has been going on for months. I've had this going on for close on 6.
Everything you have learned, Marina, everything you have learned, you use. Everything you've done, even you have done an SE training. You
Yeah,
must have learned. You must have learned. I mean, I've been telling,
I
like,
know.
nearly in every session I am talking about it. Nearly
Yeah.
every session. Write it down. I don't know what else to say. Or have somebody by your side, or, you know, it's for all of us the same. So you gotta, I mean, how can I say? You gotta be on it. It's for all of us the same. For my system too. I'm grounding, grounding, grounding again and again and again. Here, here, here. Physicality as much as possible included. Again and again. That's what else can I tell you? What else can I tell you? I wish I could tell you something else.
Well, sometimes I think it's because because I've been isolating, I haven't seen a lot of people. I haven't. And yesterday I saw 2 friends, like real, in body is what I meant. Not on the computer or on the phone. That I have. I held a friend's hand and went for a walk with another friend, and because I thought, well, that's something that I'm
So
sort of beginning.
co-regulate. Yeah.
And, yeah, co-regulating.
if possibly consciously, yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you know ways, yeah. So that's
Yeah.
one way. That's
Yeah.
one way. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I can tell you. My sweetest, sweetest Marina. I wish I
Yeah.
had more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay.
Mm. Mm.
Okay.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. That's it for today. Love and peace, and more love and peace, and good regulating nervous systems. Ciao, beloveds.